What's up everybody, Sonar here, and for this Outside the Box, let's talk frog fishing. It's one of the most exciting ways to catch bass, and the fall is the perfect time to go catch these fish, especially if you're on a lake that has heavy matted vegetation. Hydrilla, milfoil, you know, on Lake Chickamauga here, we've got a ton of it, and a hollow body frog is the perfect presentation to catch those fish out of those mats. And so let's go over the frog and the setup that I use to catch these fall matted grass fish. And let's start off with the frog. The frog is very important, obviously. However, I like to keep it simple. You can use whatever brand you like, but the one thing that I like to emphasize is just using black or white body frogs. I really don't use a whole lot of colors outside of that. There's special situations that I will venture away from a black or white frog, but generally those two colors are gonna cover all of my bases because they're very, very easy for the fish to track underneath those grass mats. And then I also trim down the legs of my frog because I want the fish to focus on the body of the bait where the hooks are, and by trimming those down, I don't get nearly as many short strikes. Next, let's talk about the line. The line is very important. This is what's gonna get that fish back to the boat. I use 65-pound braided line, that's it. Only braid, no monofilament, no fluorocarbon, 65-pound braid. That's gonna get those fish back to the boat with no stretch, and it's strong enough to be able to handle the fish and that grass coming back to the boat. Next, we got the rod. The rod that I use is a 7.5 foot flip-in stick pretty much. It's heavy action. It's the same rod that I use for flipping and pitching, and it works great for frogging over these grass mats. It's got plenty of length for long casts and also a lot of leverage, but also has a ton of backbone to be able to get those fish back to the boat. And then finally, the reel that I use is a heavy duty reel. It's a 7.3 to 1 gear ratio, and it has a heavy drag. And so I recommend looking for a reel that is durable and has a heavy drag system, so you can really tighten that down to get those fish back to the boat. And so overall, you know, get you a frog setup just like this, throw a frog over these mats, and you're gonna catch a lot of fish. I'll see you guys out on the water.